We've got over 80 schools, we've got over 350 mentors supporting the young people, and this year we're going to have 3,000 young people playing in the competition.
Give me the broad outline of what you're producing. It's a phone. It looked like a high-end phone. Can you just talk me through it?
What we have to do here is we have to
adjust the quality.
We have to adjust the quality of the product we're making. So we how much percentage of the work we're going to enter into, for example, making a style and aesthetics.
So you've gone for a stylish, easy-looking phone, but not too high on the gameplay or battery life.
Is this the software? Is this the game that you... Right.
We had to play this game just before we got into the finals.
Right.
We had to get the highest profit, and when we did get one of the highest ones, we got into the top 5, which got us into the finals.
Great, so what's the product?
It's a little chip which can store data like money. So it's to protect children's money. So they don't carry the cash, they just have it on their hand in an accessory. The parents can track what they're buying and they know how much they spend.
And you won this?
Yes.
That's amazing.
They're going to actually sit with the team and help them to see whether we can actually take that idea to market, and part of their prize is to invest in that. So last year, these young people have been playing the game. They were one of the top 5 teams from across the country that came up with their business pitch, which they then had to present to 150 leaders at Hogan Lovells and to His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales.
A typical student spends £5 per day on school dinners, equipment and things else at school.
The government may ban the use of mobile phones in schools, which means competitors cannot reach students. Our product targets these captive customers.
We need investments from you to do a more detailed business investigation case. This is groundbreaking, using available technology and is very sustainable. Invest in NFNT.
No money, no trouble.
Yes, of course, you're doing this because you want to succeed. You want to win the prize. You want to come up with a product that's going to sell. You want to make some money as a sign of success. But actually, it's worth doing even if you don't succeed with that first idea. So don't necessarily measure your success based on whether you win this year. Measure it on what you learn, how much freedom you had, how much fun you had, how creative you were able to be.
A number of mentors have said to me that we get more out of it sometimes than the kids do. Can you guys give us some sort of your own experience and tell us what you've taken out of this as well as mentors?
I love going into the school where you see the feisty energy and the opinions, because you can then shape it and give it some form of direction and also showing them what's possible. And the parents were saying they were not aware that there were so many options available for their children.
We've just come from the Enterprise Challenge launch, but Enterprise Challenge is only a part of what Mosaic does, and Mosaic is all about mentoring. All of our programs have mentoring at their heart.
We spend a lot of time internally talking about how to engage with the communities that are around us and how to get the wealth that is created in the city back out into the communities in a logical, sensible fashion. I was inspired actually by what Richard told me about Mosaic when it came up. I think the particular area that I'm interested to hear a bit more about is mentoring.
Mosaic is entirely dependent on volunteer mentors. As I said, 800 this year. What I'm hoping that we can get from this discussion is just what have mentors got out of it personally, but also in terms of the impact of those young people.
So the skills that I develop and hone within mentoring, I can put back into work, and equally the knowledge and the confidence built at work, I can push back and help with students as well. But don't underestimate the skills and the value that it gives to people within your workforce.
I think it's been good for me going back to my school as well, because they know that I was at that school, they know that I was there, and they could possibly be me. I think it was good as well for the team that we were mentoring for the finals. There were quite a number of females in that team, and their confidence grew as they saw that they had the potential of winning.
So what they need is an open door, so that they can go in through that and actually see that it's right in front of them, and if they were to work hard towards it, whatever that happens to be, that they would actually get there and that indeed they belong.